Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Numithrander, and we pick up once again in Leela's cave. We're about to continue the event, namely, Iktomi Spiritseeking Scrolls. In particular, we're on Act 2, Vision of Ashen Desolation. In order to help Leela find his spirit, Seedlolly planned to get more info from within the tribe. But how successful was she? Well, it's about time we found out. So, looks like we'll have to converse with Orderon first. As alas, Leela has not yet returned, and nor has Seedlolly.
Hey everyone!
Ah, you're back.
Ah, Granny. You're back.
So, no good news for me then?
I'm afraid not.
You saw right through me. The Traveler collected a lot of spirits, and I checked all of them one by one. None of them matches Leela's description.
I figured. It was written all over your face. It's alright. I didn't exactly have high hopes for the needle in a haystack approach anyway.
Leela's condition is still stable, but we're not really getting anywhere.
Well, luckily, I made some progress on my end. Leela's parents told me that he made a new friend recently, and apparently he's been out of the house for days at a time.
A new girlfriend, perhaps? But,
On one occasion, they secretly followed him and saw him and his friend tinkering around with something at a camp.
Did they happen to see this new friend? Could they describe them?
Yeah, some guy who goes by the name Kokuchu, dressed in what looked like Inazuman attire.
Hold on, Inazuman? Oh no, don't tell me. Oh no, the Abyss Herald again. I forget, was he a herald or a lector? Either way, scum from the Abyss.
Is this really all I'll need, Mr. Kokuchu?
Based on my studies of the ancient texts, hypersensitivity is usually treated with desensitization therapy. So, I figure there's no reason it shouldn't work in reverse.
Why did I know? Why did I know it'd be you again? Again, I've seen... Ran into you with Kanish last time, too. And you made a deal with a How to murder Kanish. So, what was your game this time, Kokuchu? Just another new name for you, is it? I forget what his last name was, the one he used with the children and Kanish. But I know he came up with that name on the spot too, so it wouldn't surprise me if this was another new one.
Now, for a poor chap like yourself with no sensitivity to spirits whatsoever, you'll have to completely immerse yourself in spiritually rich substances for this to be effective. I'm electing to name this approach hypersensitization therapy.
Is it risky?
Obviously yes, considering what happened to you afterwards. This is a little bit like trying to make yourself immune to fire by jumping onto a burning bonfire. Yes, there is a degree of fire you can endure without injury, but there's a humongous difference between passing your finger over a lit match and jumping into a raging inferno, and that's precisely the difference with this approach. Just get to fixing your spirit duffer problem.
You're the spirit duffer, not me. I'm sure you're more clued up than I am on the potential consequences of brute force clairvoyance. Ultimately, it's your decision.
I love the fact But Leela asks, is it risky? And Kokachu answers, not for me. I suppose I can credit him with not lying about it. Though the sheer callousness of this approach kinda takes away any brownie points I might have given him for his honesty.
Alright, but I do have one last question. What's in this for you?
That's a damn good question. Last time he was hoping that a How would give him something. So what's in it for you this time? What can Leela give you? I mean, you're not really expecting him to find some spirit-related artifact or something, are you?
People like me obviously don't have much clout in this tribe, so it's not like I can offer you much in return.
You think I'm looking for a reward? Oh, my good sir, take a look at my face. Isn't the answer written here clear as day?
Yes. Yes, it is, actually. And I can tell you the answer is not a flattering one.
What? What's written there?
Just a friendly guy who's happy to help.
Happy to help himself, yes.
What? So some random guy from Inazuma just felt like helping Leela cure his spirit deaferness?
Hypersensitization therapy, huh? What a novel idea. Could that really work?
Not on Leela by the looks of things.
It's anything but novel. Our tribe used to offer it as a treatment once upon a time. But it was so fraught with risks and had such an abysmal success rate that it was eventually outlawed. As for this Kokachu fellow, I'm sure he has his own agenda. He conveniently disappeared right after Leela got into this mess. Leela's parents gave me the address of the camp, so I went and checked it out. There were clear traces of spiritual energy. And also, look what I found.
What's this?
A broken shard, probably from a weapon or some sort of ceremonial implement. You feel that? It might look old, but it has extremely strong traces of spiritual energy. Leela must have used this as his medium. It would definitely explain how a spirit duffer like him was able to trigger a clairvoyant experience.
Well, that begs another question. Kokachu already had access to this artifact, so clearly he was not expecting Leela to get him this piece. Was he hoping to find more pieces like it, perhaps?
Wait, there's something else. It feels so familiar. I think this is somehow connected to my ancient name.
Connected how? Is it like a shard of an ancient name?
No, more like... I think this item might have belonged to a previous bearer of my ancient name.
Perhaps it was no lesser bearer than Sanhaj himself.
Okay, that's it. Granny's getting itchy clairvoyance fingers. I'm going to try using this shard as a medium.
Cool, same as last time? The Traveler can use the Spirit Loom to record what you find on a woven scroll.
Nope. Auroron can do the recording this time.
Why?
It's a safety measure. You have a better understanding of the spirit domain than the Traveler. If this really is a Sanhaj relic, you'll be better placed to deal with the fallout in the event that something goes wrong.
Ah, see, Paimon? Told you Granny has a soft spot for the Traveler. Look at her not wanting to put him in danger. Meanwhile, I'm just a grandkid, so I'm expendable.
Hey, what are you blabbing on about?
Sorry, Granny. I'm ready now.
Then let us begin.
See, Lolly starts her second clairvoyant session with the mysterious shard as her medium. Oraran follows her lead, using the spirit loom to record the images she sees on a woven scroll. Soon, an image appears.
Alright, what's on the scroll this time? Looks like a broken bow covered in flames.
Hey, don't you think one of the pieces looks just like this shard?
You're right! It seems to be from the body of the bow.
I saw a bow just like this in one of Granny's scrolls.
Yes, it's the weapon Sanhaj used in the Battle of the Mare Javari. I guess that proves it. This shard is a bona fide Sanhaj relic.
Good old Sanhaj. The relic's spiritual energy was fluctuating very strongly, but I wasn't in any danger at all. The Traveler probably would have been fine as well.
Now that's a true hero, huh? Generations later and the stuff he used to own is helping to treat spirit duffers.
I still think there's more to this story, though. Kokochu must have had his own motives beyond just treating Leela's condition.
Well, okay, we saw the full bow just now, right? Maybe he wanted to see it too, so he could track down the other pieces.
I don't know if he'd have anything to gain by doing that. Even if they're Sanhaj relics, I still doubt he'd have much use for a broken bow.
Also, why use a spirit duffer in that case? You're basically setting yourself up for failure.
A thought occurs. Considering who we're dealing with, this individual knows the Traveler and is familiar with how helpful the Traveler likes to be. Therefore, it would not surprise me in the slightest if Kokochu, as he's calling himself, was keenly aware that Seatlali and Oraran would be drawn in by the Traveler to help Leela. And as a result, I'm thinking that he set Leela up to fail just so that he could get Seatlali and Oraran to step in and finish the work for him. That would not surprise me in the slightest.
Huh? Layla's body is responding!
Let me take a look. I can sense a spirit being drawn to the relic.
Looks like Granny's plan is working. Leela's spirit is being drawn to the bait.
In that case, let me try again. This time using both Leela's body and the shard as mediums.
You can do it, Granny. I'm ready to go too.
Actually, can I control the spirit loom this time? I want a bit more hands-on experience.
You got the itch too, huh?
Plus, Auroran went last time. It's only fair to take it in turns.
Fine by me. We know it's safe now, so you shouldn't have any problems.
All right, if you insist. Be my guest. Just let me know when you're ready.
Well, no time like the present. So might as well carry on.
You ready?
Let's begin.
All right, here goes.
Ah. I thought that was going to be a lot harder, if I'm honest. It's very fortunate that we only needed to adjust the layer on one of those pieces. Imagine if you'd had to do that with all of them. But I'm not complaining about it being easy.
Another image has appeared. This one is a map.
A map? Of where?
For a moment, I thought it was a very obscure way of drawing a heart. But yeah, I can see a map too.
Could it be the Mare Javari?
The Mare Javari?
The Mare Javari was reduced to a desolate wasteland after that big battle. Or rather, it became known as the Mare Javari after what happened there. The ashes of the monsters and warriors who fought there covered the entire battlefield. Sometimes, bone-chilling cries would be heard from the depths. Other times, the whole region would become engulfed in towering flames, drowning out the cries. That place is full of untold dangers and mysteries. Over the centuries, the finest adventurers have tried to prove themselves by venturing in. Sadly, most ended up perishing there. That lasted up until around 20 or 30 years ago, when strange things started happening. People started speaking of an enormous dark creature the size of a mountain, roaming around inside the Mare Javari. And then, shortly after that, the whole region just completely disappeared. Nobody knows how, but that infamously ominous place just vanished from the face of the world.
What? How the heck?
I know, right? Anyway, if I'm not mistaken, the place indicated on this map is where it used to be before it disappeared.
And where might that be?
At the westernmost part of Natlan. It's a very remote location, far away from any of the tribes. There never used to be a settlement there, but there's more people since the Mare Javari disappeared. Anyway, that's just what I've heard. I've never been there myself. This is what age does to you. The older you get, the less adventurous you become.
That's just an excuse. Granny's too lazy to take a trip that far away.
Are you looking for a whoopin', little Auron?
Hold on a second. There's a spirit approaching the shard and the woven scroll.
Is it Leela?
Oh, Leela's body is responding again!
Quite a strong reaction this time. Does this mean what he was really seeking was the Mare Javari's location?
I sense it too. There's a soul nearby. Almost a complete one.
This is creeping Paimon out!
This seems like the plan is working.
So, can we just wake him up now?
Not today. You might think bringing a spirit back into its body is like pouring water from one bottle into another, but it's far more complicated than that. I need to borrow a ceremonial sword and make some other preparations. It'll take me about 2 days. But don't worry, now that his spirit's returned, there's just one step left. Let's meet up again in 2 days.
Now I have to wonder. 2 days seems like an awfully long time to leave someone in a catatonic state. I'm sincerely hoping that there are other mechanics at work, because leaving him, or anybody, unconscious for that long could easily lead to dehydration and death. So yeah, bit on the long side for a wait. Well, while we're here and while we wait, we might as well do a few more of these challenges. Let's get the odious one out of the way first, the restoring fragmented images. We have 4 more to go. Hopefully this won't take too long. Okay. That goes there, I guess. That goes there. Okay, maybe that one needs to be... Accidentally tried to click help. Didn't mean to do that. Higher up, maybe. Looking a little closer now. Something is not in the right spot, though. It's close, but not correct. And this is why I didn't like the idea of this challenge. That part's right. Perhaps everything should be up a little. Ah, nope. It looks close. This doesn't seem to be right. Okay. Okay. How is that in the right spot? Oh. So I just had it in the wrong area. Okay. Well, that was annoying. Wrong one. Okay, on to the next. Okay. Looks like that would go there. Okay, that goes there. Looks like I'm close. Yeah, that looks... There we go. Alright, that went a lot better. Oh, the next one's Horon. Well, that reminds me, I've neglected to read them. A hero known as the Giant, pride of the people of the Springs, renowned throughout the lands for his bravery and prowess in battle. Tupac. And Burkina, a hero of the Scions of the Canopy, a legend who fought against the Abyss alongside Kongamato, the Yomkasor Mountain King. And Ororan, a unique young man from the Masters of the Night Wind, an unconventional character with an extraordinary talent for taking care of plants and animals. His design is rather complex. I'm hoping this won't be too difficult. Oh, that slots in actually pretty nicely. Nope. Huh. Best one yet. Alright. Ah, and the last is Seat Lolly. Okay. Ah, looks like I need to go up a little. Looks like we'll have to move our chest area a bit back. What am I missing? Oh, just the hair was in the wrong place. Okay. And success. Alright, that's all of the make the picture puzzles done. Next up. Next, I think I'll finish the combat trials. Or, nah, well, we're here, so we'll do the Wrangling Spirits one first, I guess. While gathering spirits, driving storms will appear at intervals in the area. Observe the storm's direction and use it to swiftly rush roaming spirits into the spirit hub and gather them more efficiently. Okay, so I need a score of 4,000 in total. And I need to complete each of the challenges once to get the reward. And 4,000 in total if I want all potential rewards. Hopefully, I'll be able to hit 4,000 just off of doing these once each. And if I get around 1,000 each, that should be more than enough. Okay. Yep, I tend to play solo, so not overly keen on these multiplayer modes. But they can be amusing every now and then. Let's see. Oh, we have Farina. Oh, in with you. Come on. There we go. I'm not seeing any. Oh, jumping on them smashes them, eh? Oh, I see. They're actually hiding some of the little blighters under the obstacles. Oh, good. I was wondering if those would count for me or for him. Ah, in you come. There we go. Looks like that counted for both of us. At least I hope it did. It would be a bit annoying if this became truly competitive. I'll take one yellow, why not? Okay, how do we do? Ah, 1,000. Wonderful. And 175. So we get to make up for the fact that we got under 1,000 on one of the last rounds. Well, partially make up for it anyway. Long as we get over 1,000 going forward, we should be fine. After all, I'd rather get through these quickly and not have to do in a bonus round just to make up a few points. Okay, on to the next round then. Oh, I see. They don't get a check mark until I collect the reward. Alright, good to know. Alright, on to the next. The driving storms may make this a bit interesting. Yep, I see no reason to reject on these things. Not unless you suddenly decide at the last moment that you're not actually ready to take part in the game mode. Other than that, I see no reason to hit the reject button. Not like you actually care about your team building in this. Okay. Oh. Well. Move over so they don't... Or, actually, I should have moved them into the wind, shouldn't I? Nope. Though the wind is gonna make it a bit hard to claim individual benefits. Still, it will make actually getting a high count for the whole team rather easy. Gotta be careful that I don't wind up leaving them behind. Guys, the yellow one is over here. Always better to put it in yellow, regardless. There we go. Okay, now the yellow's over this way. Come on. Up you come. There we go. Over this way. This way. Yes, this way, this way. Come on. We can get one large group in. There we go. That should be good enough for 1,000. But we'll see how it's tabulated. Ah, 1,025. Very good. One more round and we'll have the 4,000 requisite. Now I just need to wait out the timer. Wasn't expecting the loading screen to be quite this long, though. Wasn't the last time. Oh well. On to the next. Spirit Gathering Phenomenal Convergence. Splendiferous Spirit Hubs, Shackle Stones, and Driving Storms will all appear in this area. Pay close attention to your surroundings and be flexible in your responses, and you might find yourself gathering up a veritable windfall of roaming spirits. Indeed. Not really much to comment on with this game mode, is there? Except we have Navia, Risley, and Nouvellette. An entire Fontanian reunion. And we also have the Traveler, Lumine. Kind of amusing, actually. In you go. Oh. Oops. Wasted that one. In you go. Come on. In you go. Ah, now follow me. Oh. Oh, and Navia stole some. Oh, come on. winds are gonna blow. Oh, Navia stole mine again. Oh well. Let's see how long the barrier will last. Come on. Oh, and right as I get it in there, it turns. Oh no. Come on, come on, come on. So this is the first time the wind has actually been against us. Because in the last stage, the wind was a benefit. Kept moving stuff into, and it did it again. Transformed into the blue right as I delivered the spirit. Yeah, I'll get you out of there so I can move you into a gate on my own. Come on, all of you. There we go. That's a nice bunch. Okay. Alright. Team gathered almost 800 in total. And 1,050. Wonderful. That should be enough to hit the 4,000 goal. Now we'll just need to wait out the load screen again, and we'll be able to check on our progress. That said, there is one more arena to challenge, but we'll see whether it actually counts toward the specific requirements. Ah. Looks like the answer is no, it doesn't. And we can also collect some other winnings. Alright. That is all for these. So it seems like there is one more challenge here, but that it is apparently optional. Okay. Let's see now. And we just have 2 more. This time, combat challenges. Fury of the Mountains and Fires of Retribution. Okay, let's head over there. And this will round out today's episode, I think. Going a bit long as it is, but kind of unavoidable with events like these. And so you know exactly when I'm recording this. Whilst I was recording, I got the notification. Neuvillette and Zhongli's banners are now live. And I am thinking I'm gonna try to get Neuvillette C2, but there is no guarantee for that. None whatsoever. Well, I do have the advantage of being at around 53 or so pity. So I might get lucky there. But I'll wait until I've completed these challenges, and then, to wrap up the video, I'll make my wishes. Okay, so what's the requirement this time? 8 crystallized reaction, and dealing elemental skill damage. So that'd be Navia then. So Navia, Iktomi, Raiden, and Zhongli, one of my standard teams. And I find with this mode that it doesn't actually matter how good your team is. Because I did this event recently on my second account, this challenge anyway, and I found that getting the Banishing Aura is worth way more than your actual unit's firepower. You'll see what I mean in a moment.
Allow me!
Coming at ya!
Yeah, just having the aura deletes everything anyway.
Shine down!
Rest and rebuild!
Hey there!
A
Well,
silver
Naya
send-off
certainly does
from
make
Messina
reading the
Whiplash.
requirements for this Banish really easy.
Watch out!
And the only trick is that you have to stay really, really close to the enemy in order for the aura to take its full effect.
Illusion shattered!
Allow me!
Coming at ya! Hey there!
Come on.
Solidified!
There we go.
Warfare, I guess! Attack! That's the way.
Hey there!
Hiya!
There is no escape!
Hold the line!
Let's see if I can get it one more time. Before time runs out.
Coming at ya! Watch out!
Still, oh, there we go. Got it one more. Can I get over 5,000? Ooh, it's gonna be close. Not quite. Oh well. Still got the gold. Which is good enough. Okay, last trial. This time, deal charge attack damage, and deal pyro damage. So that's Hu Tao, 1-to-1. So, let's see. Let's go double Hydro, so Kokomi and Farina. And I'll go Zhongli for support. Just feels a bit wrong having Hu Tao without Zhongli. So now we see how well my choice pans out. At the very least, Hu Tao has both Pyro and Charge Attack down pat. Okay.
Another test subject.
Time to go!
There we go. Yep, don't even really have to do anything once the Banishing Aura's up. Just deletes everything on its own.
Strike a pose!
Allow me!
There we go. On a I'm thinking of it, Kokomi might not have been the best choice.
Stabilize!
Specifically because of the fact that Hu Tao doesn't actually like being healed.
Cross over!
Running out of time, so probably not gonna hit 5,000. Nope. Let's go climbing the pillar.
Higher, hands on fire!
Oh, I only managed to hit one of them. Unfortunate. Yeah, around 4,000 again. Oh well. Still, it's enough to get the gold, and enough thus to get all the rewards. Alright then. So, to end off the episode, we'll go to the Jade Chamber, I think. One of the places I usually go to for wishing. Not that it makes any real difference, but... it's simply easy. And frankly, considering where I'm at pity-wise, I rather doubt that I'm due for a 5-star yet. I got to around 53 some odd pity because I was trying to get a copy, several copies preferably, of Auroron. But that simply did not pan out. So, I have a handful of wishes to spend. So let's see if we get... Well, I'm gonna get a 4-star, because I have that many at least. I was thinking like 4 or 5 since I got the last 4-star, so that's guaranteed. So of these 3... I'd prefer either Yao Yao or Hazel. Yao Yao would get her to C6, which would be fantastic. Hazel, I think, is only at C1 or 2. I have C6 Fischl already, so she'd be arguably the worst one to get here, simply because I've already got her to maximum. Well, let's see what happens. Okay. Not on the first go. What about the second? Nope, not there either. The third. Okay, got the 4-star. And it's... oh, well. Favonius is not bad. I actually needed more of those anyway, so... not terrible. And I have enough for 2 more wishes if I dig into my star glitter. Alright, star glitter it is. One more go. No luck, eh? Oh well. Oh well. We'll call it there for this episode. I may get Nouvellette sometime during this banner period. At least on the main account. The second account, well, we'll be trying my luck there shortly, so look forward to that, or, well, Frankly, I probably will have recorded that and posted that the day these banners opened, so you probably already know how that went. But, since I haven't made those wishes yet, I have my fingers crossed. At any rate, if you've enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do check out my Elden Ring Let's Play, and, of course, my playthrough of Genshin Impact's story. And as always, have a good day.